I am here with Cruz from Total Vent Care. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I am doing fantastic today. Tell me what you guys do and where you're located.
We're located all of northern Nevada. We have an office in Dayton, Nevada, and one also in Reno. And what we do is we provide a great service for our community to help them breathe fresh air. So we prevent respiratory problems, allergy and asthma flare-ups by providing them clean air duct services and sanitizing, deodorizing.
I am a big fan of clean air. So what services, I mean, I'm trying to get my head around what services you provide. What exactly do you do?
So we do air duct cleaning, and we go in and we inspect your HVAC system, and we put a camera in there to show you all the dust and debris and bacteria that's inside there. And then we go in and we sweep up the entire system. So if it's from the basement all the way to the top, if you have it in the attic, we just go in and sweep it all and clean it, and then we sanitize it and deodorizing it. We just want to make sure that our community has fresh air to breathe inside their home. We spend 90% of our time in our home.
That is a very important thing. How long does something like that usually take? What's the average time?
6 to 8 hours.
Wow.
In an average home. Yes, and that's between 12 to 14 vents. If you have 23 to 28 vents, it could take longer. Wow. It could be a 2-day process and done properly.
But it's really important because you're breathing that air and you do not want to keep sucking in all that dust. Now, we're talking about drier air ducts and those kinds of things as well.
Yeah, so dryer vents, people don't realize it's the #1 cause for home fires.
Really?
Yeah, so your fire can actually start in your dryer and then carry its way through the dryer vent, which catches the house on fire.
Right.
So what we do is we do a full service. We come in and we clean your dryer and the dryer vent as one service, and we sweep it all the way through. So it's a 2-process step, and that takes about 2.5 hours to clean.
Very cool. Tell us what your region is. How far out do you cover from Dayton? I mean, you come up to the lake. Where do you go?
Yeah, we go all the way to the lake. We even go to all of northern Nevada, and then we also cross over a little into California on the state line.
Okay.
We've been getting a lot of phone calls from them. Since all the fires have happened, a lot of homeowners want to breathe the fresh air.
Yeah.
And they're feeling it in their home. Like people wake up with allergies or asthma, so this prevents it from them to have it.
And then how far are you booked out? I mean, how long does it usually take to get an appointment?
Typically 2 weeks. So we're 2 weeks out. If it's an emergency, if it's a dryer event and it's an emergency and your dryer is stopped working because it's clogged, we have time set aside for that for emergency because that is dangerous to the household. Okay. We're all about helping the community.
And then what are your hours of operation?
So we're Monday through Friday from 9 to 7 o'clock. Actually 9 in the morning to 7 o'clock, but we do have an automated system that if it's an emergency or if you leave us a message, we will return your call right away.
Well, let's get to that right now. How do people get a hold of you?
So our phone number is 775-430-4374, and our website is www.totalventcare.com. And if you mention outside of Lake Tahoe, we will give you a free inspection, no cost to you at all, no obligation, with a 10% bundle discount.
There you go.
So just mention outside of Lake Tahoe because we're great partners with them.
That is Cruz. I appreciate you coming in. She's from Total Vent Care. Check them out if you need to get your vents cleaned out, get some fresh air into your house. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having us.